Welcome to biology class. In this video we shall learn about the types of respiration. External respiration and cellular respiration are the two major types of respirations. External respiration is a physical process. There is no biochemical reaction occurs in external respiration. Cellular respiration is a biochemical process. Cellular respiration takes place inside the cells. During cellular respiration, food is oxidized to obtain energy. Oxidation of food is a biochemical process. This process results in energy production. External respiration is a physical process. It results in exchange of gases. Exchange of gases takes place in external respiration. What is meant by exchange of gases? One gas is exchanged for another gas. Oxygen is exchanged with carbon dioxide. In between organisms, that means plants and animals, and external environment, carbon dioxide and oxygen are exchanged. Carbon dioxide and oxygen are exchanged in between organisms and environment. The organisms give out carbon dioxide during respiration and take in oxygen from the environment. This type of exchange of gases is called as external respiration. It is a physical process. Cellular respiration takes place inside the cells. It is a biochemical process. Food is oxidized and energy is produced during cellular respiration. There are two types of cellular respiration. One is aerobic respiration, another one is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration both occur inside the cells. In one type, that is aerobic respiration, oxygen is used. Oxygen is not used in anaerobic respiration. Organic food is completely oxidized with the help of oxygen in aerobic respiration. Food is completely oxidized in aerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration takes place without oxygen. Here, food is not completely oxidized. Carbon dioxide, water, and energy are the products of aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration involves the oxidation of food material. Generally, carbohydrates are oxidized. C6H12O6 is glucose. Glucose is generally oxidized. That takes place in the presence of oxygen. Glucose is oxidized in the presence of oxygen, and carbon dioxide is liberated during respiration. Water is produced. Energy is also produced. In respiration, the energy is produced in the form of ATP. ATP is called as energy currency of a cell. Glycolysis, that is glucose splitting, it takes place in the cytoplasm. Glycolysis is the first step of aerobic respiration. It involves splitting of glucose. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm. The second stage of aerobic respiration is Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle takes place in the mitochondria. It takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. The third stage of aerobic respiration is electron transport chain. Electron transport chain reactions occur in the inner membrane of mitochondria. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm. Krebs cycle takes place in the mitochondrial matrix, and the electron transport chain reactions occur in the inner membrane of mitochondria. Glycolysis involves splitting of glucose. It occurs in the cytoplasm. One molecule of glucose splits into two molecules of pyruvic acid. In glycolysis, one molecule of glucose splits into two molecules of pyruvic acid. C6H12O6 is glucose. C6 glucose has 6 carbon. One glucose splits into two molecules of pyruvic acid. So pyruvic acids are 3 carbon compounds. Glucose has 6 carbon. One glucose splits into two molecules of pyruvic acid. So each pyruvic acid has 3 carbons. In addition to the pyruvic acid, NADH2 are produced during glycolysis. Glycolysis takes place in cytoplasm. Glycolysis is the common step of both aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration also starts from glycolysis. Glycolysis is the first step of both aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm. Aerobic organisms also have cytoplasm. Anaerobic organisms also have cytoplasm. After glycolysis, the two molecules of pyruvic acids enter into mitochondria. That takes place in aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiratory organisms have mitochondria. The two molecules of pyruvic acid and NADH2 produced in glycolysis enter into mitochondria. In the mitochondria, the second stage of reactions occur, that is Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle takes place in the mitochondrial matrix. Two molecules of pyruvic acids enter into mitochondria. Inside the mitochondria, further reactions take place. Pyruvic acid molecules are further oxidized. The pyruvic acid molecules are oxidized to produce carbon dioxide, water, and NADH2 and FADH2. NADH2 and FADH2 are also produced during the oxidation of pyruvic acid. Carbon dioxide is also liberated. Water is produced during Krebs cycle. It is also called tricarboxylic acid cycle or TCA cycle because the pyruvic acid molecules have 3 carboxylic groups. Electron transport chain is the third stage of aerobic respiration. It takes place in the inner membrane of mitochondria. Electron transport chain is located on the inner membrane of mitochondria. Electron carriers are continuously arranged on the inner membrane. These electron carriers carry electron. During the transport of electron, energy is produced in the form of ATP. We have already discussed that NADH2 molecules are produced during glycolysis. NADH2 and FADH2 both are produced in Krebs cycle. NADH2 and FADH2 of glycolysis and Krebs cycle enter into the electron transport chain. Inside the inner membrane of mitochondria, the NADH2 and FADH2 are oxidized. After oxidation, NADH2 becomes NAD, FADH2 becomes FAD. NAD plus and FAD plus are oxidized form. Electron is also released. The electron moves through the electron carriers. The moving electron causes energy production. This diagram shows the electron transport chain found on the inner membrane. This is inner membrane of mitochondria. In the inner membrane of mitochondria, electron transport complexes are arranged. There are 4 electron transport chain complexes. This is 1 and this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4. 4 electron transport components are found arranged on the inner membrane. In the inner membrane of mitochondria, NADH2 is oxidized to NAD. That releases proton and electron. FADH2 is oxidized to FAD. This process also releases electron and proton. Oxidation of NADH2, FADH2 release electron. These electrons are transported. Transport of electron produces ATP. So this is called as oxidative phosphorylation. Transport of electron produces ATP. This ATP formation is called as phosphorylation. The electrons move through the system and release energy. This energy is used to phosphorylate ADP into ATP. The electrons move through the electron transport system. The energy released by the electrons are used to phosphorylate ADP into ATP. What is phosphorylation? Addition of phosphate. ADP has 2 phosphate, ATP has 3 phosphate. Phosphorylation of ADP produces ATP. This is phosphorylation. This phosphorylation takes place after the oxidation of NADH2 and FADH2. So this phosphorylation is called as oxidative phosphorylation. Anaerobic respiration takes place in the absence of oxygen. Here glucose is converted into ethyl alcohol or lactic acid. This is also called as fermentation. Ethanol fermentation is done by yeast. Lactic acid fermentation is done by lactic acid bacteria. Aerobic respiration needs oxygen. Anaerobic respiration takes place in the absence of oxygen. It is called as fermentation. There are 2 kinds of fermentation. Ethanol is produced in alcoholic fermentation. Lactic acid is produced in lactic acid fermentation. C6H12O6 is glucose. Oxygen is not used. Since it is a respiration, carbon dioxide is liberated. 2 CO2 molecules and C2H5OH, that is ethyl alcohol. Energy is also produced in the form of ATP in anaerobic respiration. Respiratory quotient is a value. It is a ratio between volume of carbon dioxide liberated and volume of oxygen consumed. Respiratory quotient is the ratio between volume of carbon dioxide liberated and volume of oxygen molecules consumed. C6H12O6 glucose molecule. Respiration of glucose in aerobic respiration uses 6 oxygen and releases 6 carbon dioxide. Aerobic breakdown of glucose uses 6 oxygen and releases 6 carbon dioxide. So the respiratory quotient of glucose in aerobic respiration is 1. 6 molecules of CO2 divided by 6 molecules of oxygen. The value is 1. In this video we discussed about the stages of aerobic respiration, and we also discussed about anaerobic respiration and respiratory quotient. This is the end of the first lesson in biology.